so bad.
Masonic signs.
I told you I was feeling nostalgic. I missed that one.
Atlantis is real. Space is just lies. Yeah,
That one was a banger.
Fuck yeah, it was.
It had all the energy.
So you betrayed me.
How did I betray you?
You betrayed me and Hey Joe.
How did I? How? By making you?
Because for the last 2 years in a row,
Okay.
3 years in a row, I've been going down to your house on my birthday.
Correct.
And demanding that you throw me a birthday party.
I mean, we got super drunk. We had the most juggalo party that's probably happened since 2008.
Yes.
So I don't consider that a betrayal, but please continue.
Well, next week's my birthday and I can't go.
Why?
Because you said no. You're like, Caitlin's bringing her family up here. You can't come for your birthday.
You didn't tell me. You didn't plan this.
Yes, I did. I told you like a bunch of times.
No, you didn't.
I kept saying, you're like, because every time I tell you, you're like, say something in the group chat. So I didn't even tell you. I just said something in the group chat. I'm like, hey, I'm going to be coming up on the 6th. Hey, guess what? We're having a party on the 6th because I'm shutting down my store and blah, blah. And like, it's been like what, like 6 months coming?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
clear your schedules, guys.
I'm sorry that I'm cooked and my life is over, and I have no free time.
How dare you prioritize your wife and kid? This is bullshit.
Yeah, I don't have time for fun.
Oh, I have a baby. Just put him in the backyard with the dogs.
God, if I could.
You just told my dude. That's how I was raised. In the backyard with dogs. When the sun goes down, he comes back in.
Just in the back with the dogs.
He'll come back when he gets hungry.
So what are you doing instead of coming to my house?
I'm going to bearizona. Williams, Arizona. Have you ever heard of that place?
No.
You ever heard of Williams, Arizona? It's about, I don't know, about 30 minutes east of 30 minutes west of Flagstaff.
Okay.
On I-40.
Okay.
I'm staying at the Grand Canyon Railway and Hotel. I'm literally sleeping at a train station.
Okay.
I ain't riding the train, though. That shit's expensive.
Are you taking Heijo with you? He'd probably pay.
Dude, I would fucking love to take Heijo with me, but I don't want to inconvenience him. I just feel bad.
How would that inconvenience him?
Because I would have to, we would like go to the train station and wouldn't ride the train because I'm going to bearizona.
He would ride the train,
dude. Yeah, he would definitely ride the train. But then, like, hey, Joe, do you want to come over here with me? And then, like, we'll go do separate things. Because I'm going to what's called bearizona. It's a drive-through zoo with 72 acres, I believe.
Okay.
Of like drive-through of like road that you just drive 15 miles an hour on. Takes 90 minutes. You can drive through as many times as you want. I'm gonna drive through fucking twice. I'm gonna drive through the first time, and then I'm gonna switch seats with Haley, and then have her drive through the second time, so I can ogle the fucking animals and shit.
Okay.
And I invited my fucking brother Tim And this is how you know I'm pretty sure my whole family's autistic because I'm like, hey, what are you doing next week? And he goes, I don't know, probably crack. And I'm like, no, for real. And he goes, I don't know, probably nothing. I'm like, I'm going to bearizona. He goes, oh, I went last weekend.
Yeah.
He goes, this is drive-through zoo. It's badass. And they got a 20-acre walkthrough area too, and they feed the otters twice a day. I want to go see them. Things act all cute and shit.
And you're not taking Hey Joe.
No.
You're denying him a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Well, like, aren't you guys doing something?
You mean tomorrow?
No, next weekend.
No, I'm cucked again.
Well, why don't you fucking, like, grab Hey Joe and take him with you?
Because it's, like, expected that I'm going to be here and be like, oh, welcome back. I'm so happy you've returned.
Oh, I've missed my baby.
Yeah, even though I'm like, oh,
now see ya. I'm going out with the boys.
Even though really it's going to be like, oh, it's suddenly really fucking loud here now.
Dude, just come with me and look at trains.
I love trains, dude. Look.
Yeah, you got fucking trains like within grasp.
Yeah, I can reach and grab a train. I can also reach and grab the origami unicorn from Blade Runner that I made.
That's probably more autistic than the train.
They're sitting next to each other, so that's a sign, isn't it?
Well, the unicorn should be riding the train. So
okay, now the unicorn is riding the train.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't deny that there's something going on over here. I just don't want anything official on paper.
Do you know what? Haley's car would fit 2 more people.
Okay, like I said, I'd love to go see otters instead, but, you know, I'm expected to do stuff.
Well, make Hey Joe come.
You mean to my house and greet my family?
Yeah,
well,
you and Susie come over here,
and then I see trains and bears instead. This sounds awesome.
Just draw a goatee on Hey Joe.
Hello, family. I'm so glad you're back.
Oh, Michael let himself go and he got taller.
Oh, my son, how nice.
Dude, Hey Joe would agree to that in a heartbeat. I would just convince Michaela's husband for a day.
I would just I know, huh? Yeah, he would.
I don't know. I'll send him an invite after this. It's like my stay at the train station is $500 though.
No, I don't actually think he'd agree.
You don't think so?
No, Hey Joe doesn't do stuff. His Saturdays are they comprise of, if he's not over here, he's going to like coin shops.
Well, the reason I chose the hotel,
which is actually kind of cool.
The reason I chose the hotel is because it's directly across the street from a Route 66 museum.
Of course you would.
Yeah, well, I was like, okay, bearizona, whatever. Okay, what's the closest town? I kind of scrolled over. I'm like, oh, Williams is right. It's like right outside of Williams. What does Williams have? Ooh, Route 66 museum. I zoomed in and looked at the closest hotel and clicked on it, and that's where I got my room. Like, that's literally why I got it, staying at that hotel. Yeah. And they also have like a cool like roller coaster thing, but it's not like a regular roller coaster. It's like one of those ones where you sit down and it has a handbrake. It's a mile long, but I can't go to that.
Why?
Because you have to be 18 years old to ride the things, and so the kids can't. They do have like the dual rider thing, but the combined weight of the riders cannot exceed 330 pounds, and I weigh 330 pounds.
Isn't this your birthday, Mav?
Yes.
So why are you caring if other people can go on your ride?
Because I'm going to take my daughter and Haley's daughter.
Yes.
And be like, Haley, sit here and watch the kids. I'm going to go on this roller coaster real quick.
Yes, you are. You're gay if you don't do that.
You guys shall ride this.
Yeah. Is it making sense to you yet?
I'm having so much fun. You guys don't know what you're missing.
This is the best day of my life. As
It's
you
a
go by.
mile long. It's a mile-long track.
Yeah. So, like, once again, if you don't do that, you're gay.
Well, if you and Hey Joe came,
Dude, you have
all
so
three of
many.
us could do that.
You have so many more opportunities to ignore your family than I do right now.
Yeah, but right in front of them.
Even better. That's hilarious. It'll create a story and a memory forever. Like, remember that one time my dad went on a roller coaster without us and laughed the whole time and told us how great it was?
That's such a George Costanza thing to do.
Yeah, dude.
Could you?
You think?
I went on George with George Costanza, and he rode a roller coaster and made me watch him ride it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
No, I'm just gonna drag them to the fucking Route 66 museum and make them pretend to like it. Well, my kid would probably really like it.
Yeah. So, I mean, that sounds cool. I won't be doing anything cool like that.
Yeah, because you're a bitch.
Yeah, because I don't. Yeah, I'm a bitch now.
You're gonna be a bitch for like 3 more years too.
Probably forever.
Now, once your kid starts doing cool shit, like you could make them like run and tell your friends swear words, flip them off, then run away, then go play PlayStation or whatever. That's when it gets fun.
Okay.
Fuck you, Hey Joe. He runs off.
You're gay, Uncle Roach. That's my boy. Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna go play some Roblox.
He's not allowed to play Roblox. There's too many dudes masturbating on Roblox.
Yeah,
That's a real problem, dude.
yeah. When Harley plays Roblox, she has to be she has to play on the computer, and I have to be sitting next to her.
My kid's going to be memorizing the history of Middle Earth while I look and scowl when he takes his eyes off the page. Oh, I'm sorry, son. Are you done with the Similarian? Do you know all 4 ages? Oh, you don't? Then sit the fuck back down.
Do you not understand the supremacy of the wizards?
Yeah. Oh. So you know Gandalf's true name, huh? Okay. All right. Well, what about Radagast? Bitch.
Get your nose back in that book.
Yeah. Oh, you're done with the first and second age, huh? Well, guess what? There's 2 more. No, you can't play D&D with us. And be that guy.
Hey, it's cool because my daughter is a good DM.
So how do you I don't know. All my campaigns are filled with like hideous, gruesome murder.
Yeah, so are Harley's campaigns.
Oh, okay, cool. Never mind.
Yeah,
I see you managed to bridge that gap.
Yeah, she made one of the NPCs cut my hand off and slap me with it.
That's pretty nice. I like that.
Yeah,
It's theatrical.
Yeah. I'm like, God damn it! Because you know how like nobody fucks with Strugan.
Yeah,
I fucked with her. I fucked with her character that you're not supposed to fuck with, and I did. Yeah, I got
these guys fuck with Strugan all the time. You know how many Strugans they've killed?
Dude, you can't kill a fucking Strugan in my campaigns. You can't kill a Strugan. One of my characters fucking tried to steal the axe. I'm like, dude, you're too low level. So he hired an assassin to sneak in and steal fucking 2 wicked. As soon as they were trying to distract Strugan while the assassin was taking the thieves side quest for that they ordered. So they're distracting him, and the guy who ordered the fucking theft is watching him As soon as he fucking grabs onto Two Wicked, he explodes because he wasn't high enough level to grab it.
I
And
like
Strugan
that.
goes, ha, 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 you guys tried.
Well, these guys, they blew up one with a bunch of casks on accident. It was the most slapstick Three Stooges endeavor I'd ever seen. And then they killed another one, and then they ended up getting the Strugan Grand Council, the summit, concluded that they were enemies of the state, and they were banished from all taverns and had a writ of no hospitality.
Excommunicado.
Basically, so they had to like beg for forgiveness, and now they're having to retrieve. So, one of Gene's characters stole a Two Wicked.
Was it the real one?
That's never the real one. But then he found out that the axe had the disembodied Strugan spirit inside of it.
So he hears Strugan's voice constantly. It's like
Fucking with
it's
him.
like the Strugan version of a cursed sword.
Yeah. And he convinced Gene, the Two Wicked convinced Gene that when we were at camp, if he poured the hot coals from the fire down Heijo's pants, that he would bless him with all kinds of power. So, of course, Gene did it. And then he came back to the axe, and the axe just laughed at him and was like, I can't believe you fucking did it. And Gene was pissed. And every time he tries to throw the axe away, it just reappears with him.
Dude, I have a running theory on Strugan. Now I don't want you to tell me if I'm right or wrong. But Strugan is the physical embodiment of the trickster god.
That's a pretty valid even if it's not, he is. Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah. Or at least every Strugan is a descendant of the trickster god. Like the trickster god fathered every single Strugan. And that's why they're all bastards.
Every single one of them. So you're gonna have a good time.
Oh yeah. I'll wake up in the morning to I'm like, fuck yeah.
You'll have a boner. Yeah, so
yeah, check out that fucking that bearizona thing. Pull up that website.
What, right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, we don't have no listeners anyway. Fuck them.
That is true. Nobody gives a shit about us. Oh goddamn! This is a whole thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fucking badass, dude. Screen share that shit.
This is what I'm seeing.
Yeah, my brother says like the bears will like walk right up to your car and shit. And you can't stop. Like, look at that one underneath where you're looking. Yeah, look at that.
There's fucking bears, dude.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. Look at that.
Fuck yeah, dude.
There's just bears out here. Oh, look at these fools.
Yeah, you know those guys are gonna be clowny as fuck.
Oh yeah, look at them. Look at this shithead.
Oh yeah. Is that one got a cigarette in his hand?
That's what I thought too. I was like, is that guy smoking? That's awesome.
Yeah, that otter is cool as fuck.
If any animal would smoke, it would be an otter. Look at this guy. This guy kill you.
Otters are the lost juggalos of nature.
Yeah, they are.
Look at these guys. You got a panther and a fucking leopard or a jaguar, or what the fuck that thing is.
Imagine it's like 2,000 years ago, and you're just like walking out in the wilderness, and you see this guy.
Oh God, I'll try to pet it. I'm surprised I'm here because
You're gonna have this exact photo because you'll still be the asshole wearing shorts.
It's supposed to be 65 degrees up there.
I'm still just looking at these pictures. Otters, leopards.
Now check out the
What's
place
that?
where I'm gonna
Fucking
stay.
bison.
Yeah, they have like 2 or 3 white bisons.
All right. Well,
Now,
where are you staying?
I'm staying at the Grand Canyon Railway and Hotel.
See some images here. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that's fancy as fuck, right?
Yeah, it is. Looks like some Tartarian ruin. Oh, look, there it is. Does that get you off?
Yeah, look at the 2 to the left of that picture.
What, this?
That's inside one of the rail cars. Do you know how much it is to ride on that fucker?
How much?
$300
God damn.
per person. Yeah, on that particular car.
Per person, huh?
Yeah, there's other cars that are cheaper. They got like airplane seats and shit.
Man,
Look at that bar.
that's not
Yeah,
the experience, though. This looks like the fucking Spencer estate from Resident Evil.
that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Oh, this could be you.
That one's the most expensive. That one's I think that one right there is like 350 or 400 a person. No children allowed.
Because those are humping beds.
Yeah, but you look at that. You look at there's no children allowed, but they still have like a cowboy that sings songs and has a guitar.
No. Yeah, because this is for grown. This is for people that are rightfully abandoning their family.
Yeah.
Families suck.
Dude, I worked my ass off today. I got my boat out of my garage. That was a pain in the ass because a couple shows back, I talked about how I had the boat. I bought the boat, but the guy who I bought it from wanted to keep the trailer. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'll just buy another trailer sometime down the road but what I'm going to do in the meantime is I'm going to refurbish this boat.
Yeah.
That kind of fell through. And so I'm over there with a boat on stands, like fucking, like just shop stands, and no way to get it out of my fucking garage. And I did that today. I borrowed a trailer from from one of my family friends, and one a friend of the family, and I broke his fucking trailer in half.
Wow.
Yeah, I dropped the whole fucking boat on the fucking. It was a bayliner.
God damn it! Why did you even have a boat?
Because I was supposed to fix it, and me and you were supposed to be cruising on that bitch. Then he moved away.
Oh, that's right.
So I abandoned my boat dream and started the store.
Yet another thing that I've ruined.
Yeah, you keep ruining my life, dude.
Many such cases.
You ruined my birthday.
Yeah.
But out of spite, I'm gonna have a better birthday now.
And don't worry, I ruined my own next 18 years.
No, you just ruined your next 10 years.
Oh, I feel so much better.
No, you ruined your next 5 years. The following 5 are going to be pretty cool. And actually, about the following 7 are going to be cool. And then you're in for hell because then you have a teenager and then you're going to fucking hate yourself and you're going to want to shoot him in the face.
I'm going to fist fight him.
Dad, you don't even fucking know. My friends don't smoke crack. They're not addicted to it, at least.
Would it be like some future drug? He'll be like,
my friends do Tetracell White, but
yeah,
but they're not addicted to it. You don't even know, Dad.
I can wheeze slow-mo as much as I want. I could stop any day. Shut up! I'm activating my Neuralink. Yeah.
Dude, I can't believe my dad caught me boofing Jankum.
Yeah. He doesn't know shit, stupid old man. Can you believe he's so old he used to fucking smoke weed? They all laugh. He's not even augmented.
Dude, you should have seen the look on my dad's face. I told him I was fucking trans, and he lost his shit.
He's so fucking old, he doesn't even know that I meant transhuman, guys.
I have 2 penises now.
Yeah.
Metaphysical penis club. #.
Yeah. He thought I meant I was a fucking woman. No, he doesn't even know what the divine androgyne of the cybernetic Kabbalah is.
Fucking nerd.
Yeah, that's my future, dude.
Oh god, this is gonna be funny.
I mean, I guess.
But then all you have to do is just remind him that he's Gen Beta.
Like, yeah, fuck him for real. He is, dude. Like, not even just because that's what it called. It's he is.
You're like, fuck that. You're already like, fuck that prick.
Yeah, dude. All he's done so far is beta shit.
He just cries and sucks on titties.
Yeah, and fucking poops his pants. Like, that's pretty beta.
I don't know, dude. He has somebody. He has a woman's wiping his ass, and he's fucking sucking on titties all day.
Bro, I don't know.
That's got to be fucking. That's pretty alpha shit.
Half the time he has a dude wiping his ass. That's beta.
Oh, dude, that is beta.
And then the dude says stuff like, "Make sure you lift up his balls." You know, you got to wipe under the balls, dude.
Dude, wipe front to back. My son doesn't need shitty balls.
Yeah.
No chocolate covered nuts in this household.
Yeah, front to back. Yeah.
Just wait until they start having blowouts, or when he starts having a blowout.
He already had 2 of them.
Oh, they get worse, dude. They get stinkier.
Yeah, they're already starting to it's a little stinky now. And I'm gonna be like, just wait until it smells. It's like, this is a fucking grown dude. Like he's shitting his pants, but he's ordering fucking cold cuts from Safeway, and it'll be some real dude shitting.
Dude, that's why like I hate it now, but I liked it then that I live in a house full of fucking women. So I didn't have to change too many diapers.
Oh yeah, because they just did it.
They're like, oh my god, Harley.
Oh, big poopy.
Big poopies.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And she gets mad at me because he'll be crying, and I'll be like, I call him Binkus.
Binkus?
Yeah. And I'll just be like, Binkus, shut up. And then she's like, he's a newborn. And I'm like, yeah, well, shut up. He's like, he doesn't know what you're saying. And when he does know what he's saying, you shouldn't say shut up. And I'm like, I'm going to say shut up.
Mog your baby.
Yeah, so apparently you're not supposed to tell your newborn to shut up.
Dude, I got lucky. My kid didn't cry a whole lot.
And I mean, he doesn't know what I'm saying, but it makes me feel better to say it.
Like for the first 5 years of her life, when she was with me, she did not fucking cry. But whenever I was talking to her mom, she's like, all she fucking does is cry. I'm like, that's weird. She doesn't cry with me. And then all of a sudden, after 5, she hit 5 years old, she developed feelings and everything hurts them. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Did you tell her hey, feelings are gay?
Yeah. She's starting to get it though. She's almost 12 years old, so she's starting to that's gay.
Yeah.
She calls you gay all the time.
She's gay. They're both fucking gay. How about that?
Mom right now?
Her mom's gay.
Dude, one of the funniest fucking things when I potty trained her, all I had to do was explain to her how the toilet worked, and I never had to fucking buy diapers again.
It's because girls are smart. Boys are dumb.
But she got confused because she had her little princess potty.
Yeah.
And I told her, I'm like, okay, whenever you're done, you pick it up and you dump it in the toilet. Then you put it in the sink for me to rinse out.
Yeah.
I wake up about 4 o'clock in the morning. I go to the bathroom and I fucking kicked her toilet. I was like, what the fuck? It's in the way. Turn the light on. Her toilet, the part that the poop goes in, is sitting inside the toilet, the big people toilet, and there's poop in the sink. I'm like, motherfucker, she got mixed up. I'm like, I couldn't even be mad because I know what happened. She woke up in the middle of the night and like was probably drowsy and got confused. But I'm
Yeah.
like, I can't be mad because she woke up and went to the bathroom instead of just
Fucking,
shitting in bed, you know?
fucking shit in the sink.
Yeah, she poured her shit in the sink and then left the bowl in the toilet. I'm like, fuck. No, the only thing that ever really bugged me about being a dad is everybody buys them shit that you are expected to fucking put together.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you wanted to buy her a fucking bed or a fucking like a cabinet or not cabinet, a fucking toy box or a fucking dresser. Why didn't we just go to the furniture shop and buy one that's already fucking assembled? Why did you have to fucking order one off the internet that turned out to be like fucking cardboard?
And you have to build it.
And I have to fucking put it together.
Yeah. Fucking 2 hours of your Saturday are gone now.
Oh God, no! All the shit that they fucking like the way they fucking do shit now, with those little fucking put the peg in and twist the thing.
Oh yeah. Put rod C into tab A.
And then once you get it all together, it still wiggles. Like nothing's tight on it. I'm like, how much was this? $400? I'm like, we could have went to fucking Ashley's Home Furniture and fucking spent $200 and got one that was already put together.
Why are you yelling?
I was just trying to do something nice. Run it by me first. Just run it by me. No surprises. Just run it by me.
They had like the baby shower and they got some gifts, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I brought him back in the car with me and I put him in, but then like I'm not even gonna mention what it was on here while we're recording, but there was a certain gift that I knew. I looked at it and I was like, that's gonna be loud as fuck, dude. I hate it. So I just threw it away. I was like, he's not getting that. It made all kinds of fucked up noises, dude. And dude,
that's one of my favorite things to do as an uncle because I have 8 nieces and nephews. One of my favorite things to do is give them loud ass fucking toys.
Mm-hmm. And I was like,
guess what? I got you a drum set, and I got you a keyboard. You know, I broke the volume. I turned it up all the way and broke the volume knob off.
And then when they bitch, you're like, look, I'm fostering their musical talent. Okay, you need to get with it.
Yeah, studies show that children who are musically adept do better in life. All right.
Like, do you want your kid to be smart? Okay, you're welcome. You can be that guy. But I knew, I was like, man, this person ain't never coming to my house. So they'll never know if I just get rid of this object. And then if they ask, I'll be like, oh, yeah, it's great. He loves it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it plays with it all the time. What you going to do, tell on you?
Yeah. I'm like, no, he's definitely never having this object. And I already told Caitlin he's not allowed to watch anything that I consider annoying.
Bluey's fucking cool though, dude. You like that? You would like that.
That's what she was telling me, and then she sent me some clips, and like one of them legitimately made me laugh.
Yeah, dude, Bluey's the shit. The one you want to stay away from is Coco Melon, and there's a fucking cat version of Coco Melon.
Caitlin already banned Coco Melon from the house.
Yeah, that shit'll make your kid fucking retarded.
That's what she said.
Well, it fosters addicts because
yeah, it's like bright colors and like
they use casino tactics they use the same method to hold a child's attention as a fucking slot machine. All the contrast is dialed up to 11. They use bright colors. They repeat everything 3 times. Like the screen changes every I think 4 seconds to hold their attention, and it basically turns them into little fucking Like programs them to go to Vegas and fucking just sit there on the slot machine and throw their fucking money away. Or give them that fucking heroin high. I don't know, what is it? Cocaine high.
Yeah, we're not going to be doing that. So and he's not allowed to watch anything I haven't seen before.
So he's be raised a MacGyver and MASH.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck yeah. That kid's gonna be cool as fuck.
Yeah, because I was watching something and I came across this new Transformers show, Robots in Disguise.
Yeah.
Except there was a non-binary Transformer.
Why?
I don't know, because
No, I believe you. I'm just saying, like, why?
Yeah.
They're already Transformers. Like,
yeah, well, this one's a Transformer, and I was like, wow, okay, so he can never watch TV.
Dude, just
he's gonna have to watch, like, he's gonna think it's the 90s because he's gonna be watching like 90s X-Men.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Like, fucking, like, all of the shit that we grew up with is readily available right now.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
The old Spider-Man, the old Batman, fucking old Transformers, G.I. Joe.
Yeah, like, that's what bro gets to watch now. So he's gonna think it's like 1994.
And it's not like they had bad messages, for those shows. They had like fucking positive shit on there.
Yeah, it wasn't
Ninja Turtles.
It wasn't like full blown like Planet Zog yet.
Yeah.
So
the Centurions, that's a fucking blast from the past.
Mummies Alive.
Do you remember the Centurions?
No, dude.
These guys had their fucking special suits that had like nodules on them, and then they would jump on this fucking conveyor belt, and they would attach parts to them, like from like a jet fighter or like a submarine or whatever, and like they'd shoot torpedoes or missiles or like have like a tank gun on their back.
Why did it sound like you were doing something bad?
What's up, baby dog?
I don't know. I just heard mysterious noises in there.
What's that one's name again?
Pubby.
Pubby, yeah. This is now the Pubby podcast.
You got anything to say?
All I hear is...
She licked my eye and now it hurts.
Dude, I heard about this thing where this dude mysteriously, like, he was a 32-year-old man, and out of nowhere he grew 10 centimeters.
How do I do that?
Well, apparently he accidentally ingested dog feces and it fucked him up and triggered a second puberty in him. Yeah. He went through a second growth spurt and he grew 10 centimeters.
That's not worth it to me, man.
I went ahead and I did some research, and the only places I found it was TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit. So it's true.
So it's definitely not a lie to get manlets to eat dog poop.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
How many inches is 10 centimeters?
I don't know. It's not that much, is it? Oh, you little fucker. You knock over my trash can when you leave.
It's almost 4 inches.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat some dog shit now.
You go to kiss Caitlin. She's like, what the fuck?
No, watch her know. She'll be like, have you been on TikTok?
Watch her try to feed it to you. Just put some food. I made chili.
It tastes weird.
Shut up and just eat it.
Is this hair? Okay. Dude, so like I kept thinking about what we had talked about with Violent J.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, basically how he's fucking...
Yeah, like, okay, so on Instagram.
Back then...
Hang on. Let's set it up properly.
Okay.
So I first noticed that this is something I noticed on Instagram, that like when I would just be doom scrolling and then some like slutty bitch would appear.
Yeah, yeah, and then you can see at the bottom like
It would
all
be
your
like,
friends that follow.
and it'd be like, or like people I follow. So it'd be like all these slutty bitches would be it would be like violent J ICP, followed by violent J. And I'm like, at first I was like, okay, whatever. But then over time, I kept seeing like it seemed like every fucking skanky girl was followed by Violent J.
Yeah, and they all look like they're fucking like maybe 20 years old.
Yeah, and I was like, fucking. Then I went to J's. Sure enough, because you can see who people follow.
Yeah.
Go look at fucking who Jay follows on Instagram, and
It's
it's
just
just
like
like,
this is like 10,000 fucking e-girls.
yes, it's just his fucking feed must be just a nonstop goon sesh.
Did you know he uses Instagram to jerk off?
Yeah, and I was like, motherfuck, dude. And then
What
made
do
me
you
be like,
think his
damn.
OnlyFans bill looks like? I bet you they send it to him in the mail like a fucking like a utility bill.
And I'm sure he auto pays, so he doesn't even notice.
God damn, dude.
But and I just started thinking, I was like, God damn, Jay is such a fucking simp. And then I brought that up to you, and then you brought up about,
Yeah, well, begging for sex now is simp shit. That's some
yeah,
beta shit.
that gives
But
girls the ick.
look where Jay's from. He's from like he started getting big in the 90s.
Yeah.
Like very late 80s, but early 90s was like really like where they started to really shine. Back then, begging for sex was game. Like
Yeah.
especially if you were good at it and like succeeded. I mean, look at that. Like oh my god. I swear.
Yeah, all for one.
Like just being super gay and on like dude like R&B in the 90s, those dudes really put themselves out there like girl, I'll worship you
Yeah.
like you want me to. You know,
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
you were the sun and the stars in my sky. Like lame ass shit like that. And like
Yeah.
if you were in a comment section saying that shit now, immediately you would have at least like 100 dudes calling you a simp,
Yeah.
like
You
making
would get
fun of you. Like the
you'd get
new thing is
fucking
to attract women but the what used to be the thing was to beg for it, like to go out and hunt, like
yeah, like if you could go out and you had
you're
the
out on the
nerve,
prowl.
yeah, and if you had the nerve to like walk up to a woman and say a bunch of smooth shit, and then she's like, yeah, you had game.
Yeah, that's what it was called. It was called having game.
Yeah, so like I can see that back in the Jay, it's from a time I that back, like take it to 1994, Jay had game.
Yeah.
Now game is dead.
Yeah, and it was killed by what's her name? God damn it. I can't remember her name. The um hanging at the side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. Nah, want no scrub. Scrub is the kind of guy can't get no love from me.
Was that TLC?
It was like TLC or Fergie or fucking
Some bitch,
well, it
yeah.
was one of those fucking late 90s, early 2000s bitches.
So it's like I think, and it kind of ended with millennials. Like I can still remember, like when we were younger, you would still do that shit, right?
Yeah.
You'd still go up to bitches. So that it's kind of like and Gen X too. Like there was a verbal charisma with broads was verbal charisma was valued.
You were a Mac. You were a Mac
Yeah,
daddy.
And then you get with like later millennials and Gen Z kind of see like overt flirtation. It's like cringe.
Yeah, well,
And
you seen what that did with the general women's mentality, right? That
yeah,
the
it's fucked.
consequences of that, the consequences
Yeah.
of the 90s R&B bullshit.
Yeah, look at them now. They're
Like,
like even
bitch, I don't want no man unless he's fucking 12 inches dick, 6 foot tall, successful. 7 figures a year. I know my worth. Meanwhile, she got like 4 kids. She's on fucking WIC food stamps and ADC and
Yeah. Yeah. What is that thing they talk
government
about?
assistance and fucking Section 8 housing, you know?
What is that saying they have now? The hose, the 3 6s,
6
six
foot. Um,
6 foot 6 inches, 6 figures.
yeah.
Like that can directly be blamed on those fuckers in All for One singing that song. I swear.
Yeah. Like, well, it's not just all for one, but yeah, like, yeah.
No, we're putting all the blame on All for One.
I don't know. Boys to Men had a lot to do with it too. In
Yeah.
Sync, Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, all those songs that were basically like, it was that was the era of like singing about, but like your songs were begging for pussy.
Yeah, you're begging for sex. That's all you're doing, and that was considered fucking cool. And if you were good at begging for sex and you actually got some, ooh, you could brag about it to your friends. It's like, dude, you had to beg
Damn,
for
dude.
that. You had to
Yeah.
beg for that. You're
Now
the bag.
what replaced Game, I guess, is Rizz.
Yeah, but Rizz is different. Rizz is attracting women to you.
Right.
It's
It's a
not going
persist.
out and hunting them. It's more of a like I'm putting myself on display, take it or leave it kind of thing.
Yeah, see that, and that's what's attractive now. So if a dude can, that's why you ever notice like dudes are really, I mean, fitness was always the thing, but dudes are all about being fucking yoked and like, because that's how you get laid now is by putting yourself out. You're kind of like everything you're doing is kind of a like you got a peacock. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So like the male mating ritual now is more like a peacock flaunting around, looking like a bitch.
I drive a Camaro. I ain't gonna say shit.
It's there you have to project the illusion of like effortlessness and perceived confidence. It's more of a vibe
Yeah,
now. And
exactly.
it was simp culture, which I think also correlates to Indians getting internet access, also played a part. And women don't like to be complimented anymore.
Yeah, I blame India for that.
Yeah.
But okay, take the Riz and look at the equivalent in the '90s. They were portrayed as douchebags.
Yeah. If you were, that's point there. If you were doing,
What's his name? Biff.
yeah, Biff had Riz, dude.
Biff had Riz, man. So
Yeah.
did the fucking Ferrari guy from One Crazy Summer.
Yeah. So pretty much every,
The Fawns had Riz.
yeah, he got hella pussy though.
Yeah, but like still, like if you were to take the Fonz's attitude and put it on any other show back then, he would have been a douchebag.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty much, you're
But the
right.
Fonz wasn't '90s though.
No. But you've touched on something crucial here with that. It's that there was like a reversal. So now what we saw back in the day, like in the movies and shit, like that, and even like out in public, like you would get called like what a fucking arrogant douchebag, you know?
Yeah,
Now that's actually what's attractive.
yeah,
That same
being confident, making like being successful and attractive seem effortless.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Knowing that you're attractive, acting like you know that you're fucking the shit.
and
Used to
see,
get
there was a big turning point for me too, where like I was viewed as a douchebag for a long time, but then all of a sudden, I was just getting pussy left and right. Like I was a pioneer because I've
and you're
always been an arrogant douchebag.
yeah, and I was talking to you about this where this has happened to me a couple times, and this is recent shit, right? Where I work in a place that's like I would say 90% women, right?
Yeah, and you're an asshole.
Yeah, and I am.
Those bitches gotta be flocking to you, man.
Yeah, they do. And
You gotta
here's the
fucking
thing.
tase them bitches.
I am, but you hit the nail on the head right there. I'm just an asshole by nature.
Yeah, I've known you. I've known
Oh,
you for like more than I've known you longer than I haven't.
yeah. Goddamn, that's true, huh?
Yeah, you're an
But
asshole. Like, and that's
yeah.
why we get along because we're both assholes.
So I just go around, I'm fucking asshole security guy, and I walk around and then, you know, stop by the front desk, ask how they're doing. But if I start talking to them long enough, you know, they end up thinking that I'm flirting with them because I'm fucking mean and I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
So girls now think like, because I will make fun of them. Like this broad at one of the places was like trying to get me to listen to Sabrina Carpenter.
Don't know who
And
that
then
is.
she showed it to me, and it was some new singer. And she showed me this broad's music, and I was like, "This is fucking terrible."
He's a
Yes,
great
like
guy.
that. Oh my god! And then then some other shit. Then I mentioned my wife, and they're like, "What do you mean your wife? I thought you were flirting with me." And I'm like,
What
"No."
the fuck would make you think that I'm flirting with you? I just told you that your favorite artist sucks.
Yeah, but they have the impression like like I'm mean to them. I'm an asshole, and apparently that's flirting now.
Yeah, like this ain't the playground. I pull your hair and throw dirt in your face. And it's
Yeah.
not because I like you.
Yeah, it's just because I like doing those things. Like, I think it's funny when you show me something, I'm like, "Wow, this fucking sucks." Like, that's pretty funny, but no, apparently that's Rizz in some capacity. Because 'Cause I'm not acting like I wanna fuck them, so they think that I want to fuck them. What kind of mind fuck is that?
Yeah. And somebody pointed out, I saw on another podcast, well, a clip from another podcast. Somebody pointed out something that I found very interesting. Women are infatuated with cheating. That's what's considered romance.
They love it because they think it's like, well,
Look at the way it's advertised to them, like the Notebook,
yeah, because that's where you're gonna find your
Sweet Home Alabama, the sweetest thing.
that's because
I think the sweetest thing. I can't remember. I'm thinking I'm gonna get some confused. Um, but yeah, like all of these movies all have the same kind of like trope to them. You know, they like successful. There was successful men that have proved themselves to them, and but like
Mhm.
they want to go off with this wayward dude, and like like
Yeah, and then they do, but then there's like another component to these stories is that by cheating, they actually find a better partner and they're happier.
yeah, they like you're not gonna find your soulmate until you cheat on the guy you're with.
Yes, that is a very common trope. But then unfortunately in real life that like doesn't actually work.
No, it just turns you into a fucking douchebag.
Yeah, and the dudes that are banging you and cheating with you usually are fucking douchebags, and you're like, "Oh my god, I think you love you. I love you." And then they're like, "I just wanted some pussy."
Yeah, in real life, yeah, that's how that work. In the
That's
movies,
how
it,
that
no,
works.
no, they lived happily ever after.
Yeah, he was actually her true love. You can
Wedding
trace that
Crashers
back.
is another one.
Fucking Titanic.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, Titanic is like
I'm gonna cheat on this. I'm gonna cheat on this guy with a homeless dude.
yes, Titanic is a movie that's 80% about adultery and 20% about a shipwreck.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And I mean it goes back even beyond that that trope, and I think that that's some
The
kind of
7-year itch.
yeah, that's like a cultural programming that the fucking degenerate globalists do. You know what I mean? Because they want to destroy marriage and nuclear families.
Yeah.
And the best way to do that is convince women that they either don't want to get married or that they need to be cheating because they're never actually going to be happy with the dude they're with. And then also convince them that even the ugliest bitch that she deserves, they've convinced even the ugliest bitches that they deserve a dude that looks like Brad Pitt.
Unattainable guys. Yeah.
Yeah, like 90s Brad Pitt. Like Gorlak the Destroyer deserves Brad Pitt.
And nothing less. Yeah.
Yes. And that's why that's the rise of the fucking femcel. Or the cum dumpsters, because those rare 10% of dudes that are actually looking like that are banging everyone.
Yeah, they're just running them. They're just running through them left and right.
Yeah, and they're not marrying any of them. That's why these hoes have like body counts of 30 or more.
Oh God, no! It's way beyond that. Have you seen like these fucking younger chicks? Well, I don't want to say that sounds bad, younger chicks, but I mean like the Gen Z fucking chicks fucking talking about their body counts. Like
Yeah, I've seen them on like what's that one? I always see clips from that stupid fucking podcast. Which okay, so this podcast, these kind of podcasts are just as bad.
where it's
Where
like
it's
this, like the two sane men, and then there's like fucking 5 females over there, and like all of them except for like maybe 2
are like
are like
rabid whores, insane whores.
no, like all of them except for like maybe 2 are like on the dude's side, and then like
Yeah,
those 2 are like what's your body count? Like 95. And all the other
yeah,
girls are like, ew, you need to make your man a sandwich.
and then the dudes are like, yeah, that's gross. I would never.
Yeah,
get
your
with you.
value's really low.
Yeah, yeah, that's the whole point of the show. And there's like
I know what you're
500.
talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, that fucking show irritates the shit out of me, dude. Because I was like, the dudes on there, those guys are fucking chumps too.
Yeah. They're like, oh my god, what the hell's his name?
I mean, it's funny sometimes. Like
that brown dude that thinks he's white and like he's good at kickboxing. Fuck's his name? Andrew Tate.
oh, fucking
They're the proto Andrew Tates.
Like he's Andrew Tate. Well, Andrew Tate like present. He's I wouldn't say he
clown,
makes.
dude.
I wouldn't say he makes.
Nerd.
Yeah, dude. I wouldn't say he makes me laugh, but I'm laughing at him not because he's funny.
Yeah.
But if you look at his like whole shtick is like trying to convince you that being like some sort of like he's practically like some medieval like sex slave like slave driver dude.
Yeah.
And that's like the pinnacle of masculinity is living in Romania and having a house full of like kidnapped prostitutes.
Having a harem of unwilling females.
Yeah, and then constantly doing this, like doing Freemason signs while he's standing. Like calling himself the top G. Like that dude is the guy who wanted into the globalist club so bad, but they wouldn't let him.
Surrounded himself by a bunch of yes men.
Yeah.
And these yes men are fucking ridiculously fucking nerdy, dude.
And then like
it reminds me like if Timmy Tim decided to be the ultimate incel.
But present himself as like the ultimate man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see him becoming like Andrew Tate. He'd even look like him if he got skinny and jacked.
Well, Andrew Tate, I wouldn't call him jacked. He's just like fit. And
yeah, he's real lean and
he's weirdly built.
He's lean and fit.
Yeah, he's like lean and healthy.
He's also
he's got that weird long fucking neck.
Yeah, he's
like, dude.
I don't know.
It's like, dude, I want to like talk to the dude and just go like, bro, shrugs in the gym will do fucking wonders. Speaking of which, check out my fucking traps, dude. Look at that shit.
I was about to say I'm actually looking at. Yeah, I can see him. I can see him there.
Those fucking testosterone's like showing, man.
Yeah, I'm looking at pictures of Andrew Tate right now, and I just had to type his name to see him shirtless because he's never wearing a fucking shirt. Dude has no traps.
I'm just all fat and big. I just like being strong. I don't fucking care about what I look like.
I don't know. And then like I wonder if Andrew Tate's like he looks really friggin' gay sometimes.
Well, I would say sometimes. I would say like most of the time.
No, I mean like if you see him sometimes, he looks like legit homosexual. Like especially when he was younger. Like check this out. All right, I was trying to find.
Oh wow, yep.
Do you see how when he was young? This is before he was famous. He looked just like
he looks like what the hell is it called? Road Rules. Road Rules fucking tier MTV gay.
yeah, like this. That's a gay man.
What was the other one? Not Road Rules, the other one where they stay in the house. Real World. Real World.
Real World. Yeah, he tried to. He was either on that or auditioned for it or something, and that's gay too. And like, look how not cool he looks. And then every picture he takes now is this.
Why does he only work out his arms, dude? It's so fucking weird. Do some shrugs.
There was a. I can't find the picture. There's a specific picture that I wish I could find where he looked the fruitiest possible. That's actually just pretty funny.
I was gonna say that's pretty fucking fruity.
I like how you can see his failed hair transplant line.
Do you know what's funny about hair transplants?
What?
You still go bald anyway.
All right, there's a science to it. So like what you're seeing here, you see how he had the transplant?
Yeah, but he's going bald behind it.
He's not. A lot of fucking dumbasses do this. I can't find that specific picture of him. But probably because so if you get if you're going bald, right?
Yeah.
And you get a hair transplant, right?
Yeah.
You're still a balding man. You have to then get on medication for the rest of your life.
Yeah, what's it called?
Either finasteride or dutasteride.
Yeah.
So if you do it, I mean, yeah, your hair transplant will stay. But if you just get a hair transplant and then think, oh, hey, fuck yeah. No, you're gonna fucking go bald again, but look even more hilarious
because
than
you have the
guy
fucking scars from it.
Yeah. So
and then you have these lines, the line scars on the back of your fucking neck.
Yeah, that's why his head looks so fucking weird. So if you get a hair transplant, just know that you have to take fucking pills forever, or you'll go bald again and look even fucking lamer.
Just fucking go bald. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, if that was my choice, yeah. Look at me. Look at me here.
Look how far back that bitch is going. Woo!
Look at me. I'm turning into Vegeta. Okay, give it like
Prince of all sins.
Yeah, Kakarot. Give it like 5 years and I'll be Vegeta. It'll just be like this. It's just fucking. I think you also just have to get to a point where like.
Well, just get your kid like really into Dragon Ball Z. So like whenever he's like old enough to like start making connections, he'll look at you and go like, "My dad's Prince Vegeta."
My dad. Oh my
he's
god.
Short. He's got the fucking super widow.
Yeah. Then he'll be scared of me because he'll think I'm Vegeta. That's actually a brilliant idea, man. So, you want to go? Let's take our break.
All right, man. We're an hour in.
I know. We just started bullshitting. I'm gonna play this yacht rock song.
All right.
It's not a gay one though. It's not Gay Man Island.
Damn.
All right. Oh damn! What?
What did you want to play? A yacht rock, or did you want to play something from Gay Man Island? I think we've already listened to all of them.
No, we haven't listened to all of them, but no, we're just gonna play what I got preloaded.
All right.
It's because it's about our sadness.
Our sadness.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna go to break, and then we'll be right back.
All right.
Oh god damn it! I didn't notice that I trimmed the song and it's 3:03. Okay, we'll be right back.
First show, thought it blow, had the bits, had the spark, but the views stayed low and the jokes missed the mark. Second show, More chaos, more heart, but the algorithm said, this ain't art. Third time we rebranded, gave them niche and lore. Lost 10 listeners and came back poor. Fourth show, man, we really believe, but we got ghosted by fate and shadow banned by dreams. We just ain't got it, that viral glow. No brand deals, no cult fan show, but we still hit record, still press upload, still ride this ship down like it's the mother lode. We ain't got fans, just a podcast ghost town, but we're two sad kings without the crown. All our thumbnails were fire, all our titles were cursed. We were ahead of our time, or maybe just the worst. We just ain't got it, that viral glow. No brand deals, no cult fan show, but we still hit record, still press upload, still ride the ship down like it's the mother lode. We ain't got fans, just a podcast ghost town, but we're two sad kings without the crown.
Mav bought a bike. Mike leads security drills. We used to talk about time travel and cheese caves. Now we just wonder, should we post one more clip? Fade out into the silence.
I told you it was about our sadness.
Yeah, it is about our sadness. I'm just glad I got my garage back.
Oh, is that where you're gonna? Is it empty now?
Oh, it's not empty, but I got it back.
Are you gonna start hanging out in there again?
Yeah, that's gonna be my hangout spot now. I'm actually getting my little blue couch and moving it in there, and that's where I'm gonna live.
Yeah, you're just gonna live in the garage,
Yep.
not in the house.
No, dude, why the fuck would I live in the house? I'm not a fucking civilized man.
You're right, and I mean, as back to the previous topics, why would you live in the house? Your family's in there. That sucks.
Yeah, dude.
You could
It's
just be out in the garage.
It's a house full of women.
Yeah, you could just be out in the garage. They won't even notice you're gone. They'll be too busy doing coven things because, as the Bible says, when you let women gather, they descend into witchcraft.
Yes.
Every single time.
Yes.
So
I can't
think
talk
you're
too much shit though. My sister-in-law went and my sister-in-law helped my wife fucking clean my room for me today. Because I think I'm gonna live in my room.
Jokes on them.
Jokes on them. I'm moving my fucking blue couch into the garage, and I'm gonna live next to my Harley.
You got to get a beer fridge.
Oh, I already got my beer fridge.
So you just go in, eat, and then go back out.
No. I have a microwave out there too. That's all. That also works as an air fryer.
Why don't you just put everything that was in your store in there?
That's what I'm doing.
And then then you just never go inside again.
That's the plan.
You're just
that's the plan.
You're just like almost moved out.
Yeah. Well, like right now, I basically am moved out because I go home to change my clothes and take a shower. and then I go directly to my store.
Do you see anybody?
Yeah, I'll see my wife and my mother-in-law, say what's up, and then leave.
You're fucking living my dream.
Dude, I'm a fucking wild man. Like I'm feral. Like
You can't be contained. You can't wear the civilized trappings, the chains that bind me, my 9 to 5, my little fucking pins and my reports. You can't, that's not for you. You live free.
oh no. I still have my 9 to 5. It's just 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. and I have all day to do whatever the fuck I want.
So I'm like, if this was cyberpunk, I'd be like one of those like fucking gimps working in Arasaka Tower, but you would be one of the nomads living outside the city.
Yeah, I'm basically a homeless man with the benefit of a 40-hour-a-week job.
And you don't actually have to sleep in the weeds.
Yeah. I'm
That's
basically just the coolest fucking guy you know. Yeah. You're like, fuck, I hate that. That's true.
Yeah, I know. I'm just over here, just like, man, I'm cooked, man. I can't do any of that.
You should have got a house with a garage, bro.
I thought about it, just didn't. I don't know. Well, see, I was lucky to get this house when we were buying. Like, dude, the market
sucked.
it fucking sucked, and I didn't have like a very competitive offer.
Yeah.
I couldn't like outbid people because what kept happening to me is I'd put an offer in, and then some shithead.
Could you up your offer? Up your offer.
Yeah,
You're like, I can't. Oh, and then they can't go back on that.
Yeah, they're doing like, this guy's offering us 30 grand more straight cash. Can you meet it? And I'm like, no, I've got a fucking mortgage and a loan.
And even if that guy doesn't exist, they can't go back and go like, oh, well, we just made that up, so your offer stands.
Yeah.
That's just them trying to milk more money out of you.
Yeah, we were lucky to fall into this place.
Yeah, but apparently it's about to be a buyer's market again here pretty soon.
Yeah, but that fucks me because I want to sell my house.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah. So that's going to drive the price of my house down.
Yeah, you're going to have to fucking put money aside just to match what you fucking paid for the house.
I mean, I'm still like, okay, well, let's put it this way. I'm like 70 grand up.
Okay.
So it's not going to drop. Like, I'm not going to lose 70 grand just because of that. But it'll probably go down to like 55. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'll still end up losing some of the equity that I got.
So if you were to cash out and collect on that equity, you'd be 70 grand up, and then use that to get an apartment for $1,500, and then you'd be paying $1,500 a month. If you could time it exactly right to where, like, after a year of renting the apartment and the market gets good again, you'd be like pretty fucking well off. But that's a huge fucking gamble.
And also, I don't want to live in an apartment again, dude. That'd be super gay.
Apartments fucking suck, dude. I've never lived in one, but my dad did, and like I had to go visit him and like, be quiet. You can't stop running around. We're upstairs.
I couldn't be a rentoid again. Like, I've always kind of lived in my own place, because like I like my dad was my landlord. That's not having a landlord.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's like, that's like you're living in your dad's place and he comes and fixes shit for you.
Yeah, that's it. And then when I moved to Farmington, I was just living in her dad's place, so it was the exact same deal.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So when
you did have that mini bro pad for a minute.
That was tight.
That was pretty tight.
But Brittany was too insane to live with.
Oh yeah, that's right. You lived with a fucking feral gypsy.
Yeah, like she was cool as she's cool as shit. But we weren't good roommates.
No, I don't think I'd be able to live with Brittany.
Well, actually, me and her were fine. It was her and Caitlin. You can't have two women like that.
Oh yeah, especially when one of them's hot and one of them's kind of like wishes she was hot.
I don't know who's who in that situation, but
Caitlin's the hot one.
I don't know if
She's the one with the titties. Like,
yeah,
then you
she
got
is.
the other one with titty envy.
I mean, Caitlyn does have the titties. They're bigger now too.
I noticed that, dude.
I'm like mad. Everybody has. You think I don't know? Everybody noticed.
Yeah, oh yeah, the other day whenever she was talking to you, I'm like, oh dude, me
Yeah,
and Haley were sitting here together, just fucking like,
yeah. You know, and I knew because I knew. I remember when Tim's wife got pregnant and her boobs got. We all immediately were like, "Damn, fucking Mercedes got a nice rack now."
it just sucks that their nipples get all dark and weird.
Yeah, I hate that, dude. Dude, it sucks. I hate it. I was like, is there like a cream that I can buy to undo any of this? Like,
They
this
go back to
sucks.
normal, don't worry.
Okay, because she had like fucking cute little pink nipples. And right now they look like fucking like rawhide leather.
They gotta
You
toughen
know?
up, dude. They're gonna have a fucking
Yeah.
toddler chewing on them.
Yeah, like, dude, I could like the saddle I could make out of her nipples right now. Like, it sucks. I hate it. But I can't. You can't say shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's not like you're not like, hey, you're doing this on purpose. Stop it.
Yeah, you can't be like. I can't be like, ew, your nipples are gross now. Ew.
Hey, your
'Cause
baby
then I.
probably likes them, so
Yeah, because then I'm a huge piece of shit. You know what I mean? And then it makes her cry. So I got to be like, no, it's
see
great.
that's the thing. That's the thing. Look, you're mean to Caitlin and she cries. You're mean to your coworkers and they think you want to fuck them.
No, she would just cry right now because she's pregnant. Usually, if I'm mean to Kate, I've always been mean to Caitlin, and usually Caitlin's like is mean to me. That's how it works, you know.
Oh, dude, I love when Caitlin's mean to you. It's the funniest
Like
shit ever.
she said some shit the other day, and I was like, "Would you quit nagging me?" And she just looked at me and she was like, "Get nagged."
I thought it was funny. She goes, "You've had enough beers." You're like, "No, I didn't." Then you woke up all super hungover. And
Yeah,
she's like,
and then
"Told you."
yeah, she made fun of me. She was like, "Yeah, had too many beers, huh?" And I was like, "Oh, shut up, woman." Yeah, get nagged. She tells me.
Get bagged.
Yeah, and like in the way that it's the way she said it, I was like, "Could you quit nagging me?" And she just goes, "Get nagged."
Get
And I was like,
scared.
yeah, and
Get
then
wet.
she nagged me more. This is why I've managed to put up with her for 14 years
Because that's fucking funny.
because of this dynamic we have. It's very important. That's why I said in the chat with Corey, I was like, she's autistic and not like a real woman. You know, because she'll just tell me like, "Shut up, you're being gay," and I'm like, "Oh, damn, for real, I'm being gay, huh?"
Dude, Haley calls me gay.
See,
She'll
and why
send
do you?
she'll send me things like, "I'm so glad I found you. I can't imagine a world without me and you being together in it," and blah 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 blah.
That's
So
pretty
like, I'll
great.
send her something like, "Thought about you today, made me smile." Not like I'm saying that, but like I found a meme or something that said that.
Yeah.
Goes, "Hey, you're fucking gay." I'm like, "Fuck."
And you're like, wow.
Like, okay, cool. See if I'd be sweet ever again.
Yeah. So that's the only reason that this thing has worked out is because she's mean. I have to have
What you say
something.
about Saiyans? They like strong women.
Yeah, I guess that's it. Because I have an abrasive personality, so I have to have an abrasive woman. Okay, I figured it out. Like, so the other bitches may think I'm good looking, but if they actually got to know me, they'd be like, "This guy is fucking terrible, horrible."
But the women that think you're good looking are always like monstrous women.
I know. Isn't that also terrible?
Like they're always like way taller and like they got broad shoulders. They look like they could deadlift you.
Yeah. And for some
Some of them are
reason,
don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like they're like caveman esque women. I'm like some of them are hot, but like they're just big. Like
Yeah, they want to.
very
They want to.
imposing.
Yeah, they want to break me.
Death
I
by
don't know.
stew.
I don't know what that is. Or they're like super fat.
And the girls that find me attractive are all fucking lil.
Let's trade.
All right.
Yeah, let's
No,
trade.
dude. I finally found Haley, dude. She's fucking damn near 6 foot and fucking like beefy.
Yeah, you're doing all right. I can imagine that that's quite pleasing for you.
Yes. And like, but like normally the ones that I get that hit on me are like 5'3", 5'2". I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do
Dude,
with you?
remember
Do I need to put
Babcock?
you in a high chair and feed you ice cream? Like, what the fuck do I do with you?
Do you remember Babcock?
Oh yeah, that was like my first real girl. That was my first set of titties, dude.
Yeah, she was
Her
tiny.
Her weird little that weird little ugly troll of a woman.
Yeah, she was like a literal, like she was a dwarf. She was a female dwarf from Lord of the Rings.
Well, I'm not sure how true this is, but what she told me when we were dating back in like 7th grade, so I don't know if she just made shit up or whatever, is I guess she had puberty early, so she skipped her growth spurt. And that's why she had fucking double D's in 7th grade. Well, she was in 6th grade. I was in 7th grade.
I could see it though.
But yeah, God, her face though. Holy shit.
Hey, babe. Hello.
Dude, shut the fuck up, video. Yeah, she was trollish.
Yeah. Oh, well, I guess us being nerds, we shouldn't call her trollish. She was more like goblin-esque.
Or no.
Because trolls are usually pretty fucking big.
Yeah, so okay, maybe a gnomish.
No, gnomes are at least like could be pretty or handsome.
I don't know. She looks like
She looked more like a goblin.
She looked like she would tend the land and live under a toadstool.
Like she was a red cap.
Yeah. Yeah, that's more fitting.
Yeah, I stuck my finger in her butt, and then she told her friends at school, and they started calling her Butterfinger.
Why would she tell them?
I don't know.
Maybe she thought it was cool. Like,
well, she let me attempt to finger her, and I went too far back and like just stuck it in her butt. And like she goes, "Whoop, that's not there. That's the wrong one." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
And then you were like, "No, bitch, it's the right one."
I'm like, "Says you." That's what I was aiming for. No, I felt super embarrassed. I was like, "Oh, I did. I have no excuse for myself." But yeah, she delivers pizzas now.
For like Domino's?
Yeah, she fucking delivered my pizza.
How was that? Probably weird.
Yeah, she goes, "Oh, is this your place?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm shutting it down though. She goes, "Oh, I'm sorry." I'm like, "Oh, it's okay. I retired. I'm retiring." She goes, "Oh, well, good for you." I'm like, "Deliver my pizza now."
Yeah, you're like giving her the impression that you're some multimillionaire.
I've made my million and now I'm retiring.
Yeah, now you're retiring while she's wage cook delivering pizzas. If only I could have kept him.
Ugh, dude.
Yeah.
She got like. And the funny thing is, me and her were friends for a long time. Actually, I had to pretend to date her because her mom didn't like her boyfriend.
Oh, so you had to pretend to be the boyfriend?
And okay, it was Ziggy. And that's not the first time I had to do that for him.
Fucking Ziggy,
you remember Lindsay, the one that lived with me?
Yeah.
I had to like whatever was the ROTC ball, I had to pick her up as if she was my date and then fucking take her with me and then go pick up my girlfriend.
Because they didn't want her going with Ziggy.
Yeah, and fucking her and and Babcock's mom didn't want her dating Ziggy, so I had to pretend to fucking date her.
What would Ziggy do to get banned like that?
It's the way he looks.
Oh yeah, because he looks like he looked like a little trollish freak.
Well, he looks like a meth addict, but he like I don't know what the state of him now, but he wasn't. Like he'd smoke weed and stuff, but that wasn't what he was all about. He was just like he wore camouflage pants and fucking dirty shirts, and like he was just punk rock. But like
Yeah,
I did the same thing.
he
I
was
wore
just like,
baggy ass pants, dirty shirts. My hair was fucking like wild, and I had fucking like mohawks sometimes, and
yeah, he
but,
just
but the thing is, it was just his appearance
Yeah.
made him look like he's going like parents like he would set off a red flag in parents, and then go, "This kid's gonna grow up to be a junkie, and I don't want him taking my daughter down with him." But yeah, from what I hear, he's doing good. He's working oil field or something, and he's fucking kicking ass, just doing his thing, trying to be a dad.
little baby Ziegfeld.
Yeah, the one with the big ass head.
Yeah,
He doesn't have a big ass head anymore. He kind of grew into it, and he's looks like a normal little kid. It's just like poor Ziggy. He's just so like unfortunate looking, and I don't want to say he's ugly, but like he's
yeah.
not
No, he's
conventionally
ugly, dude.
handsome.
He's ugly and like very minuscule.
Like I wouldn't say he's ugly. I just say he's not like conventionally handsome.
I'm saying he's ugly. He's fuck ugly.
He's got like that real like tiny rat appearance.
Yeah, this bro is ugly. Ugly, capital U, dude. Lindsay was kind of cute in the face.
Yeah, but she was way skinny. Like whenever
Yeah.
you were swimming at the river, you could see her spine.
Yeah.
But
That
then
was
again,
yeah.
for me, anybody who's like that thin, I think is
Nah, she was even back in the day, like she was too skinny even for even back then I thought she was cute in the face, but she was way too skinny, bro.
yeah, and she was like I think she's neurodivergent. Like I think she has like a developmental problem.
Yeah, she did seem kind of fucking like she was an idiot.
Well, like she used to call me Papa and stuff, and like she acted like a baby. I'm like, that's weird. I'm
It's
like,
quite weird.
I'm like, dude, I'm your roommate, not your fucking dad. This is weird. We're the same age.
Remember that juggalette Lynette?
Yeah.
How many times did I see her titties?
I don't know. Do you remember that time?
Every day?
Remember that time she took her pants off, did a cartwheel, and fucking queefed in fucking Tony's face?
Yeah.
Poor Tony. That's when Tony became poor Tony. Like who's that? Oh, this is poor Tony. Because he was a virgin and like he was like, I don't know, like 16 years old, just hanging out at the fucking trap house, basically. And fucking like next thing you know is some fat chick does a cartwheel and queefs like right like shot like Kurt Cobain's him in the face, and like I've never experienced firsthand, but from what I heard, like from Ziggy, it smelled pretty bad, like just on a normal basis.
Yeah.
So this poor kid's first experience seeing a fucking vagina up close was Lynette fucking doing a cartwheel and fucking like shotgunning him in the face.
God, single-handedly, that's probably the most juggalo story ever.
Dude, I miss Jugga House, bro. Jugga House was the shit.
Dude, that
Do you know who lives there now?
who?
My mom.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So
it's
much
weird when I go to visit her. I'm like, there's so much debauchery that went on.
I was about to say so much fucking skullduggery happened in that place.
My stepdad had to pull me to the side and go, dude, this was my mom's house, man. Like, come on. And I'm like standing there next to a poster. Like it was a centerfold that I fucking tacked to the wall. and like, do you remember those like stress balls
Yeah.
It had like those little weird things. I had like a Halloween one that had like little like eyeballs, tongues, and like stuff. I pulled the tongue out of it, and it was like a little rubber tongue, and
Yeah.
I folded it in half and glued it to her clit. It like fucking like flick it. I'm standing there like right next to it. My dad goes, "Come on, man. This was my mom's house. Like, dude, really?"
Get
I'm over here like,
it together.
I'm over here like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm a piece of shit. But it is funny though, isn't it? He goes, God damn it.
It's my mom's house. Yeah, dude, that was I swear you weren't there that long.
No, I was only there for a year.
Yeah.
Halloween to Halloween.
And then you moved over to 6th Street, huh?
Yeah, that's when the 6th Street era happened, and that was like the best time of my fucking life.
Yeah, I mean, damn,
Like we partied every fucking we partied like 3 times a week. We fucking played D&D like 6 days a week, and fucking sometimes we'd start playing D&D like at noon, and then like the sun was coming up and we had to stop. Everybody went home, took a shower, slept, came back, and started the campaign over.
Wasn't that the shit, dude?
Dude, we stayed fucking so drunk, and fucking then we started smoking weed, and then everything just got better.
Yeah, we were chooched out. This is the choochin', dude.
The choochin', man. Choochin' scooch.
Yeah, choochin' scooch. Derek used to piss me off when he'd do that.
Well, I gave Derek a key to my house so like he could come and hang out whenever he wanted, because he was like, man, fuck my parents. They're telling me to get a job.
Yeah,
because it was getting too overwhelming with you, because like his brother was like starting to like hit his man phase, you know?
Yeah, so they're like trying to flex and shit.
Yeah.
Chris's balls had dropped and he was getting a little tea, so they were always arguing.
Yeah, so like I'm like, dude, just come over and hang out whenever you want. Even though I'm not here, just come and chill. Well, like I'd come home and like I'm like, dude, I had a fucking half ounce of weed. What the fuck did it go? I have like crumbs left. What the fuck? And, like, my tortillas, jelly, and peanut butter are gone. Like, what the fuck? Derek's like, hey, I may have eaten all of your tortillas with peanut butter and jelly on them, but I did not smoke your weed. I'm like, my ass! My ass! You didn't smoke my weed. You ate all my tortillas. That was a brand new pack. There was 20 tortillas in that bitch. You ate 20 tortillas, a whole tub of peanut butter, and all my jelly. Like, what the fuck, dude? It wasn't me, dude. It wasn't me.
Even though he was the only one there.
I'm like, who the fuck else was it?
I used to go. I mean, then I started going to this. Sometimes I'd go if you weren't there. You were there most of the time, though.
Yeah.
And we would smoke. And then. But I was real picky about what I ate when I was high.
Yeah. Well, you did eat a lot of Nikki's green chili or Nikki's red chili.
Well, yeah, that's fucking red chili, bro.
Yeah.
But I mean, like my weed snacks, like if I got blazed and was gonna snack, it had to be like I always got the same thing at the gas station before I'd come. I wanted a ginger ale, sour neon gummy worms, and those Fritos honey twists. Those were that was my snack pack.
Yeah.
And I autistically would get that I was like, I'm going to smoke weed. I got to get ginger ale and sour neon gummy worms and Fritos.
Nikki'd be like, hey, I'm going to be headed to work here in like half an hour. Is there anything you need before I go? And then like we would just fucking put in like a huge order for the fucking gas station. And she'd come back with like grocery bags.
Yeah.
And she goes, oh, I forgot you guys are already high. I should have asked you before.
Here's your ginger ale, Michael. Dude, there was nothing like cracking open dude, you're blazed out of your gourd and you got cotton mouth, and then that first swig of fucking cold ginger ale hits.
Do you remember that breakfast nook?
I do.
That was the most expensive thing in my whole house. I went out and bought that just for D&D.
Yeah, and imagine how many fucking hours we spent sitting there
Dude,
at
that
that
thing got
thing.
its fucking use, man.
Yeah, it did. Dude, we would be so drunk. But then the only thing that sucked is I realized that I would have to not smoke because remember I couldn't DM Blazed.
Yeah, you had to be drunk to DM.
Yeah.
So we would get you drunk, and then me and Derek and fucking
Yeah.
like Joe would be fucking blitzed out of our fucking minds
Yeah.
on
I
weed.
could not fucking DM and smoke weed because I would just.
We would
Oh
end up
man,
dealing and like, hey, dude, do you know what would be funny? You know what would be funny? Okay, we're gonna do this now. And like throw your whole prep out the window, and then like
Yeah.
we're gonna do this now because this is funny.
Or I would just lose interest because I'm Blazed. I'd be like, bro, I don't want to do this anymore. You want to go watch like Led Zeppelin live in fucking, England, 1974?
Let's watch your psychopathic music video DVD again.
Yeah, and then lay on the couch because I'm too stoned. That was good times.
Fucking great times, dude.
Man. I wish I could old Biff travel back in time and go do that again.
Fucking knock your old self out and just take your place.
Yeah. And then
Man,
hide
Michael's
there.
not fat anymore. What the hell happened?
Man. Michael, where did your hair go?
You look sick, bro. You're pale.
When did you you can grow a beard now? No, I'd have to shave, and then I'd have to bust out my remember my old Top Gun Adam hat? I'd have to like beat up past me and take the hat off and put it on. I still have that somewhere. All right, you ready to get out of here?
Yeah, I'm fucking done, dude.
Fucking weedy times. Do the plugs.
Find us on TikTok or Instagram. It's Mike and Mav Show, all one word, on both platforms. Email us at mikeandmaverick@protonmail.com. Send us your hate mail, your death threats, your comments, concerns, questions, requests.
Except for you, Gritty Rizzler Mukbang. Fuck that guy still.
Fuck that guy.
The reason that because the reason that I didn't clip last week's show.
No.
Because it was
There's no way that we could put that on any platform from last week's show.
It was one long esoteric conversation. It was not the clips. I made a few clips and they made no sense because you didn't have the context of like I'm over here fucking talking about alchemy, bro.
Yeah, I'm over here talking about fucking like committing felonies and shit.
So this one will clip. I can already tell that. Like there's some. Goddamn, this guy sneezes. There's some good clips in this one, so I'll work on that tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, yeah, look for that on TikTok.
Oh, speaking of admitting to felonies, you know what? I never understood it until somebody actually pointed it out. You know how these bodybuilders, they all say they're all natural. You could tell they're on steroids. It's like, yeah, of course they're on fucking steroids. But when you got a camera in their face, they're not going to admit to committing a fucking felony.
Yeah. You have a good point. Like, it is illegal.
Yeah.
Like, it's practically the same as going and buying drugs.
Yeah.
So they're not going to
be on heroin?
Yeah.
No, you got a camera on my face.
Yeah. That's a good point. It's a good note to end on.
Yep. All right. Take it easy. Do steroids.
All right. Late. We'll be back next week.